Hi guys, how's it going? Today's Tuesday. I missed you yesterday, and I hope you had a nice Easter. Duke and Henrietta are coming back to talk to us. If you remember last week, we talked about the fair ways to play. Playing together, trading, or taking turns. So, let's see. Let's find out what's going on with Duke and Henrietta. Hey, let's play Play-Doh. No, I want to look at the dinosaur books. Hey, what are you guys talking about? Well, I really want to look at the dinosaur books, and I really want to play Play-Doh. Well, it sounds like you want to have fun, but you want to do different things. Yeah, but we want to do something together. It's more fun when you play together with your friends. Well, let's think about the fair ways to play that we learned about last week. The fair ways to play are to play together, to trade toys, or to take turns. So what do you think, guys? What fair ways to play? What one of those ways might you be able to use to figure out the problem that you're having? That you both want to play with different things, but you want to play together. Well, maybe we could just take turns. First, we'll look at the dinosaur books. Yeah, and then we can play Play-Doh. That way, we'll get to play with everything we want to play with, and we'll have fun together. Hey, you guys are doing great because you figured it out. Good job, okay? So guys, remember, when you're home with your big sisters and brothers and your little brothers and sisters, you can do the same thing. You can take turns playing with the toys you want to play with and what your siblings want to play with, okay? Good. All right, so now this week we're going to talk about gardens and flowers and seeds, because this might be a time of year that your big people might be starting to plant some flowers outside, or you might see some flowers growing outside. So we're going to read today. We have another Clifford story today, The Little Flower Seed. Okay, this is written by Sarah Fisch. Spring is in the air, Clifford, Elizabeth said. Can you feel it? Clifford wagged his tail. It was true. I wonder what you could feel if you know it's spring. Early spring is the best time to plant a new garden, said Mrs. Howard. The courtyard will look pretty when our garden starts to bloom, Elizabeth said. We'll have lots of vegetables and flowers in the garden, Clifford, Elizabeth said. Even some carrots for Daffodil. Clifford looked and smelled, but he didn't see any carrots or flowers. So you can see down here all the seed packets. That's why he doesn't see or smell any fruits or vegetables or flowers yet, because they're all still seeds. Elizabeth and her mother worked and worked. They dug holes in the dirt. What fun, thought Clifford. Then Elizabeth dropped something tiny into each hole. You can see there she's dropping in the seed into the hole. Mrs. Howard covered each hole with dirt. What's going on? Clifford wondered. All the seeds are planted, Elizabeth shouted. Good work, said Mrs. Howard. Let's go fill the watering can and water our new garden. Clifford looks pretty curious there. I wonder what he might be going to do. Now it's my turn to dig, Clifford thought. He dug and dug. I'm helping too, he thought. But is he really helping? No, Clifford, Elizabeth shouted. Stop digging up the seeds. Clifford was so confused, he didn't know what he had done wrong. So remember, he had seen Mrs. Howard digging the holes, so he thought he was helping. Seeds have to stay in the ground to become trees and flowers, explained Elizabeth. This sounded strange to a tiny red puppy. It rained the next day. Rain is good for gardens, Daffodil told Clifford. Why? Clifford asked. Seeds need water to help them grow, Daffodil said. In a few days, Clifford saw something wonderful. The little flower seed had grown into a tiny plant. There's the sprout coming up out of the ground. Soon all the seeds grew into tiny green plants. Clifford thought they were beautiful. Elizabeth watered the garden every day, and every day the weather got warmer and warmer. The plants grew and grew. The sunflower was Clifford's favorite. When summer came, the puppy loved to stay cool in its shade. Isn't it wonderful, Mr. Sadarsky said, and the seeds are delicious. Looks like the mice are eating the sunflower seeds. You're a good gardener, Clifford, Daffodil said. This is the best carrot I've ever eaten. Elizabeth, you should be very proud, said Mr. Howard. You grew a whole garden from little seeds. Clifford barked happily. The sunflower was growing, and so was he. Who knew how big they'd both get? And we know how big Clifford got, don't we? He got to be a big giant dog. So later this week, I'm hoping that we might be able to plant some seeds. You can watch me when I plant some seeds here at my house. So I will see you the next time, guys. Thanks for listening.